Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. Look who I'm reunited with.
Textures of sweet.
Ta-da! Hello!
Hey Vlogmas.
You haven't appeared on Vlogmas yet.
Bet you've all been waiting for that.
Cameo by Linford. Linford's being like the best boyfriend ever and making us.
I mean, it doesn't look great, does it?
It does. It looks yummy. A lovely breakfast. He's also made me, excuse MasterChef,
with the quail.
an
I think
iced
the quail
coffee.
is too delicate.
He's a
for me to
keeper.
do that
Thank
to.
you.
I don't know if you want butter.
Has a crispiness to it.
I always want
The
butter.
quail underneath,
Thank you.
once it hasn't dried out.
One of my biggest regrets in life is not putting my bedding on earlier in the day and getting to go to bed and realising I haven't put it on. Should have done it earlier, but I didn't, so I've got to do that now. Hello everyone, it is a lot later in the day than the last time you saw me. The last time you saw me I was in London, and now I'm in Liverpool. Basically today has been our day off, so we've had a day off from the panto, which is really nice because we haven't actually had a day off in I think 7 days. So yeah, it's been like quite a long week full of rehearsals, then tech, then the dress runs, then opening, like all of those things. So it's been a full-on week, and then I had to travel up to London last night because I had an audition at 10 AM this morning, and it was a dance audition. So yeah, that was interesting. There's such a weird noise coming from the kitchen. I don't know what it is, and it's really peeing me off. I think it's the fridge. It keeps making like a noise. Anyway, I don't know why I'm boring you with this. I haven't turned my Christmas tree on yet, and I'm gonna do that because I need to feel festive. I'm so sorry that this vlog is probably, like, I know I say that about every vlog, but this is probably going to be the worst one, and I'm really sorry. It's now like 10:30 in the evening. I haven't vlogged today. So I had the audition this morning, and then I came back to Liverpool, and that's kind of it really. I haven't picked up the camera, but I thought I'd do it now and just have a little chat with you guys and say hey and check in, and really apologise for day 9 being pretty rubbish. Yeah, audition, I mean, didn't go as well as hoped. I kind of don't ever know whether to talk about these things. I'm so sorry if you can hear that weird noise in the background, by the way. It's not me, it's something in the kitchen. I don't know what. Yeah, I never know. I'm talking quite quietly, by the way, because Christine's asleep, because it's quite late and I don't want to wake her up. There it is again. Weird. It sounds like an animal is like in the fridge. It's very disconcerting. I never know whether to talk about these things on here because I never want to seem negative. I always try and keep things really positive on this channel. That is like my main goal, is to share positive content with you guys, make you guys feel good, share, you know, like my life, but also not like just like make out that everything's perfect and amazing all the time. But I want to spread positivity as much as I physically can. As much for myself as for you guys. I feel like being positive is really important for me. Like for myself, I like to like try really hard to be positive. I find it really important for myself, as well as I don't want to be, you know, negative all the time on here. I want to like talk about real things, but also kind of try and do it in a positive way. But also I think it's important to share with you like when stuff doesn't always go to plan and doesn't always go well, not just in the industry but in life, but particularly in the industry, as you know, a lot of my content is about theatre and acting and performing, so I feel like I should share when things aren't always great with you guys, because I think it's important for you to see, not to be negative but to be real and to share with you the bad bits of the industry as well as the good bits. Not bad bits, but like the not always, you know, perfect, amazing, happy, skipping around, loving life in a fun costume kind of parts. And I hope I do that anyway, but I want to try to do that a lot more, but in like a positive way, if that makes sense. I'm probably not making any sense. But yeah, I had my audition this morning, and it was a dance audition, and it was dance, and then I've mentioned this before, sometimes in auditions you can do like 2 rounds in one session. So they did dance and then a cut, and then if you were asked to stay, you had to sing. And I got cut. I got very, very cut from the dance call. And I'm not saying that, I'm not saying it for any motive, like, other than I just think it's important to share when stuff like that happens and like setbacks and things. And I'm not doing it for sympathy at all, because I'm kind of doing it to like normalize it in a way for myself as much as for you guys, because this happens all the time. Like, to me, to my friends, to people I know in the industry, to everyone. Like, it's not guaranteed. You're not gonna get through every audition. You're not gonna get every job. You're not gonna do well every time. It's just the way it goes sometimes, and it sucks. And I think like it's something that we all experience and we all have happened to us quite a lot. And it's weird because it just never gets easier. And I don't know why. That's that noise again, I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Because you think you'd get used to it and build up a skin. And you do. Like, I am a lot better at handling rejection now. But I think it is just that feeling of being rejected. Like, humans aren't meant to feel that feeling all that often. Like, people probably get rejected, like, in life, you know, maybe a few times a year. Like, if they're not having a great year. Actors get rejected at least once a month, maybe more. Like, it is brutal. And it's such a horrible feeling. Like, just as a human, like, if you, like, really think about it logically, it's like, okay, just wasn't right for the part. And that's what I tell you guys all the time. Like, you're not going to be right for everything. It's not a reflection on you. You shouldn't take it personally. And all those things are true, completely 100%. But as a human, like, that feeling of being rejected is horrible. And, like, you can't kind of cover it up. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can think about all the things, like, you can think about it logically and know that it's not a reflection on you, and you can, you know, like, know all the logical answers, but it still just doesn't get rid of that feeling. Like, I was thinking about it on the train home, and I was like, why? What am I feeling? Like, what am I thinking? Like, I'm not thinking I'm rubbish. I'm not thinking, like, well, you kind of have all those thoughts, but then I was like ticking them off. I was like, okay, no, I know that's not true. I know that's not true. I know that's not true. So why am I feeling sad? And I was like, it's just the feeling of being rejected. It's a horrible feeling, and it's a feeling that actors have to deal with a lot, and it really sucks. Yeah. I don't really have any answers. I know, like, I'm definitely a lot better at handling it than I used to be, and I'll be fine tomorrow. And I am fine now, really. Like, you know, I was a bit sad at first, obviously, because why wouldn't you be? But I can see all the, like, positives I can take from it. I can see what I need to learn from it. I can see it from a very kind of logical viewpoint. But then there's also the emotional side of me that is like, oh my God, they don't like me. Why don't they like me? And, oh, maybe I was rubbish. And, oh my gosh, I'm really, like, embarrassed or hurt or upset, or just, I feel rejected. I feel, I don't know, just sad. And I just think I wanted to talk about this because I wanted to let you guys know that I feel like that too, and also that it's okay to feel like that. And I think as well, maybe saying all the time, like, oh, just think about it logically, like this and that, and like all the, like, ways of thinking about it. That is good, but also that's not to say that you're not allowed to feel upset, because you totally are, and it's normal. I don't really know what I'm trying to say here. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know if that's helpful. Maybe it is helpful to hear that I also have these things happen to me. I mean, I'm sure you knew it happened to me anyway, but I don't know, I just think it's important to share and to be really real with you guys. I always want to be real with you. And yeah, got rejected today. Ouch. Travelled all the way to London, but it's okay because life goes on. But yeah, that's just what happens in this industry. Yeah, it's just kind of part of it. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, like, not for any reason other than I just thought it was important, and it made me a bit nervous to talk about it because I don't know, I've never really talked about that kind of side of things that much before, but I think it's really important to share it with you. And it wasn't meant to be like a negative thing, like for sympathy or anything. I just thought I should share this with you because if it can help like anyone else kind of feel a bit better or know that they're not alone, then that's ultimately what I want to do with this channel. I want to help, and I feel like if I'm not being honest with you guys, then I'm not really helping. And I feel like I always want to be honest with you, and I just thought today I was like, I'm going to tell them about that because I think that'll be something helpful for them to hear. But yeah, that happened to me today. So yeah, I hope that wasn't too depressing. It wasn't intended to be. It was, if anything, meant to be positive and like taking like a positive from a situation, so maybe like it can help people. I don't know, that was my intention anyway. Anyway, changing the subject, I'm gonna put this festive bedding on now, which I really can't be bothered to do, but I need bedding tonight, so I'm just gonna man up and do it, and then I might have a little snack, maybe some mulled wine. I do just really need to go to bed, but I'm procrastinating. All right, I'm gonna put the bedding on and then I'll be back with you. Bed is done and I'm thrilled. It looks so cozy. Oh, this was Linford's idea. Basically, I wanted a snack for the train and I really wanted sweet and salted popcorn from M&S, and I went and they didn't have any sweet and salted, they just had sweet and salted, and I complained to Linford and he was like, why don't you just get one of each? And I was like, I can't get one of each, that's ridiculous. And then I stood there for a bit and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. So that's what I did, and I've just been taking a handful from each, and it just works the same. It's great, just double the popcorn really. Right, I need to go to bed. Oh, I love this bed. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I'm so sorry there hasn't been much going on. It's been highly uneventful and probably quite boring, and for that I apologise. But tomorrow we pick up back with Panto. We've got 2 shows tomorrow. We've got one at 1 PM and one at 7 PM, so I'm sure I'll be able to get lots of fun footage for you guys. I'm gonna crawl into this bed now because it's calling my name. Yeah, I hope that you guys are all doing well and having a nice December. Let me know what you're getting up to in the lead up to Christmas. Leave me a comment down below. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. And I will see you again tomorrow. Night guys.